I thought I'd do a really quick wrap-up video of everything from this year. Obviously not everything because we'd be here for a while, but just some of the highs and favourites and a little bit of lows of everything from this year. So we've still obviously got a week or so of this year left to go, although thinking about that, this video is going out on Sunday, so there won't actually be that much left, but as I'm filming this, there is still just over a week of 2019 left. But I hope, obviously, for all of you that are watching, that you've had a good year. And I consider myself to have been very lucky this year, even though there's been a few ups and downs and things. I consider myself to be lucky to have the support around me of all of my family and friends, but also that you have all been so patient with everything that's been going on as well. So that's been a really nice positive from this year, which overall has been quite testing. So I thought I'd start with a few of my favourite. I apologise as well because my hair's actually still a bit damp, so it might look a bit fluffy, but anyway. Some of my favourite things from this year that I've either made as a full project or that I've filmed as tutorials, and there are a few of these, and I will pop little pictures from my Instagram over here somewhere. So the first one was the 50/50 Granny Square series, which actually did really well and so much better than I expected. So we had the normal 50/50 Granny Square. We then had the variations on that theme where we had the Granny Merge blanket, which I've seen so many Granny Merge blankets being made now in all different yarns. It's actually been really, really good to see all of those. And I will pop, again, as I say, pictures as we go along. But yeah, the 50/50 Granny Square series has been one of my favourite ones, not only for me, but I've loved seeing the variations that people have been making and tagging me in on Instagram. I also really liked the scarf that I made a couple of weeks ago, which is a Christmas gift, which was done in a Shapey's Whir, which was the yellow and black. I really enjoyed making that, and again, that is a paid pattern, that one, but I loved that one. Also, one of the highlights has definitely got to be the Crochet Now magazine, where I had a little mini interview feature and also a written pattern that I did for the magazine, and that was definitely a real first for me and something that I enjoyed being a part of. And I was also really grateful that that was all seemed to be done at a perfect time, that my nana got to see it as well before she passed, so that was really nice. And I do know that I still need to do the tutorial for that blanket, and I promise you I will be getting around to doing it as soon as I can. So that comes back to me saying how patient everyone has been this year. Obviously I haven't really crocheted as much as I would have liked when I set out at the start of the year. I had so many things that I wanted to make and expected to have done this year, which just haven't happened. As a lot of you know, if you follow me, especially on Instagram, I do tend to post a little bit more on there about things, but I've been really poorly this year, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and moan about it because there are millions of other people that have problems going on, and they are far greater than my own, but obviously dealing with it on a personal level has been tricky this year because I feel like I've missed a lot this year, not only when it comes to feeling well enough to crochet for my hobby, but also on the family side of things. I feel like I've just, yeah, because I've not really felt able to leave the house, I've missed, you know, the Christmas performances at the children's school and going for days out. We just haven't really been doing very much, and so that has really impacted on not only my professional, so my YouTube and everything, but also very much so on a more private home life as well. But that's also why I've had my hair cut short as well, because I've started losing my hair quite a lot, so I wanted to just try and hide that a little bit through hopefully having it cut short, and might help in that respect for a little bit. But that's just due to all of the other things that are going on with my Crohn's and things. But after that little, I'm not going to say whiny episode, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to whine, but I just wanted people to know that it's not necessarily just my YouTube that hasn't been getting much attention. It's pretty much all aspects of my life that I've had to take a bit of a back seat over the latter half of this year. But hopefully 2020 might be better health-wise. Hopefully I will find something that works for me. Here's hoping. But some of the yarns that I've been really enjoying this year, I mean, this isn't going to come as a surprise to anybody, because you all know how much I love the Shapey Swirls, so that's not going to focus, is it? There we go. So this is the Melting Macaroon, so it's one of my absolute favourites, and I think this is the very first, or one of the very first colourways that I bought of this yarn as well. So always they are going to be high up on the list of favourites, because I go back to them time and time again. I've also really liked the new Shapey's Chunky Monkey, because it's got that really nice soft sheen to it, and it's available in so many colours. I've really enjoyed working with those as well. I've also loved, I haven't got any here to show you, but the Hayfield Spirit yarns, I love those. I go back to those time and time again, especially the Sundown shade. I really love the Sundown shade. So we've had a few projects that I've enjoyed, and also if you have suggestions obviously for things that you would like to see on the channel going forward, then do leave them in the description box. But I'm going to be quite non-committal, shall we say, about what I will and won't be doing next year, because the last thing I want to do is say I'll do something and then not do it, because that would drive me crackers. So I will try and do as much as possible next year, but again, I'm not going to commit to anything officially, because I just wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, I think, as I say, the support from everybody and the patience of everybody has been really, really overwhelming in a way this year. It's been really nice of everybody. One of the other highlights that I absolutely loved, I mean, I don't know how many of you followed me through the little journey that we had in the run up to Christmas, but the yarn advent calendar was a fantastic thing for me to do, and obviously something I've never done before, but all of the things that I got in that advent calendar were just amazing. And I will be doing an announcement video when the calendars are available to buy next year, because I had so many people saying that they wish they'd known about this advent calendar. So next year, when I know the date that they're going to go on sale, I will do an announcement video, and then hopefully anybody that wants one will be able to get one. But just bear in mind, I think she only makes about 60 of these calendars, so if you do want one, you're going to have to be pretty hot off the mark to get one. And hopefully I'll still get one as well, fingers crossed. But that was a fantastic birthday present from my husband, which I have really enjoyed opening, and can't wait to decide what to do with them, because I still haven't decided. I've still got one more to open, and yeah, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. But there have been loads and loads of beautiful projects that have tagged me on Instagram of things that you've made from my tutorials, so also let me know what your favourite project has been from the channel this year. That would be really nice to know as well. I know that there hasn't been loads of things to choose from this year, but hopefully there's been enough to keep you ticking over with new ideas and things. So there will obviously still be videos of just your basic stitch videos, but also hopefully some more projects and things coming up as well. And what else? I've said about the Crochet Now magazine, that was exciting. But that is 2019 in a nutshell. There's been some good bits, some bad bits, some in-betweeny bits, and hopefully 2020 will be much more of the good bits. But also going to take this very last little bit just to say thank you to you all for your continued support and things with everything that's going on. And I'm not going to say I'm going to dedicate this video because that might sound a little bit strange, but obviously my nana passed away in the beginning of August, and she was the one that taught me to crochet and inspired me to crochet and inspired me with lots of other things as well. But obviously she was the only person really in the family that did it, and so we shared loads of ideas and chats about it and things like that. So losing her has been very tough, but I also think it's really nice that by me sharing what I can do with other people, obviously her teaching me and then me teaching others, it's almost like a little bit of her is living on, if that makes any sense. So that's really nice. But that is it. That is the end of 2019 pretty much. I hope that for you it's been a good one, and we're going to roll into 2020 very soon, and we'll wait and see what that brings for us all. But hopefully you all have a happy and peaceful new year as well. But I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.